Be sure to catch the next episode of Just Talking It Up on iTunes, Stitcher, your favorite podcast app, or on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.
Hey, you forgot our names.
No.
You did. You forgot our names.
Don't be silly. I'm Janet, you're Crash, see?
She's just like a goose. She wakes up in a new world every day.
This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Extreme video. This is for Thursday, July 18th. Pretty quiet today. We've kind of figured that might be the case. Those big pre-dawn storms really raked over the atmosphere, and things are pretty quiet here. Let's go and look at some of the Skycam shots. These were captured about midday today. Doing this a bit earlier today due to the fact that we'll be out programming weather radios this afternoon at the Rock Creek Pharmacy. And, of course, they were hit so hard April 8th, 1998 by a big EF5. So if you need help, come see us. We'll be there from 3:30 until 5:30. That's the Tuscaloosa Skycam. The sky there mostly sunny. Similar sky from Cullman. A few fair weather cumulus clouds there. And, hey, the Gulf Coast looks good. That's our Skycam at Gulf Shores. Next several days, pretty decent amount of sun. Few scattered storms. Highs on the immediate coast in the upper 80s. Big old heat bubble. The upper high stretches all the way from near Las Vegas to Washington and Baltimore. To the north of that, you got the mid-latitude westerlies over Canada. To the south of that, you got a weak easterly tropical type flow down through here. So any storms that form again today will move from east to west, which happens fairly often in summer. It's not that unusual. Now, again, these are at midday. That's around the lunch hour. We had mid-80s. Most spots will make a run for 90 today. Maybe somebody reaching low 90s. In fact, look at Memphis. They've got 92 already. Heat advisories up north all the way from the Dakotas to Washington, Philadelphia, New York City, Baltimore, Richmond. And really, that's about the biggest issue in the nation for now. But later, some big storms are likely up in that heat. Look at the moderate risk for parts of Minnesota and Wisconsin. Surrounding that, a slight risk all the way from North Dakota to New England. Tomorrow, slight risk around the Great Lakes as cooler air beats down that heat. And on day 3, which is Saturday, the risk extends from central Illinois up into the coast of Maine. That would include, again, New York City and Boston for some big storms. Here's the rain for the next 5 days. This is Tuesday of next week. And every day there's some chance of storms, and no doubt it's going to rain on us. The higher coverage will probably be over the weekend and early next week, but even then it's not going to be a continuous washout type rain. Tropical weather, things are quiet. We do know a little tropical wave down around Puerto Rico, but no chance of that getting its act together. Take a look at modeling. This is the 12Z GFS, valid at 1 o'clock local time tomorrow afternoon at 500 millibars. The westerlies are dropping south, the upper high beginning to weaken. The dominant high will be the one out west. And down below that, should be a pretty typical summer day, high around 90. Maybe a storm in spots. There's the high-res NAM, valid tomorrow afternoon at 5 o'clock, and you can see a scattering of those things out there, and that's exactly the way it should look on a summer day. Saturday, as we start the weekend, storms could be a little more active. The air aloft a little colder on Saturday. Mixture of clouds and sunshine. The high probably mid to upper 80s. Interesting to note that the NAM has high of only 85 on Saturday. And here's Sunday, same deal. Scattered showers and storms about, the sun out at times, highs mid to upper 80s. We'll go to next week. This is Monday. Got an upper high that is out over Nevada, an upper high that's over the Gulf of Mexico, a shortwave north of us. And again, this surface boundary up north, it's not going to make it. We're going to stay in moist air all week, scattered showers and storms, and it's going to look like that almost every day. This is Tuesday, Wednesday, and a week from today. The 594 heat is well to the west. And down below that, we'll have scattered showers and storms. Highs next week, I'd say between 87 and 91 on most days, and it's just not that bad for July. Let's go into August. What do you say? This is the end of the forecast, valid August 3rd. Heat bubble out west, Salt Lake City, over to Denver. Nice trough over the east. Down below that, a surface boundary just north of us. And again, that would suggest the chance of showers and storms with no sign of any excessively hot weather. And by that, we're talking highs in the upper 90s or triple digits. That's it for the Weather Extreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you can, catch us on ABC 3340 on the live stream or the television side this evening at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock Central Time. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
Hi, I'm Steve Sample with Bama Talk. Don't miss a single episode of Bama Talk Show, available now on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app, and on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.